What's up everyone, welcome back to Fenralion Gamer. Today, new rumors circulating on Reddit contain explosive details about the next game in the series. If these claims are true, Kratos might meet a daughter he never knew existed and be forced to battle the Egyptian gods to save her. But how realistic is this theory? Will Santa Monica Studio really shift to Egyptian mythology? Today, we'll break down all these rumors in detail. But before we get into the details, I realize that most of you have already watched and moved on, but subscribing and liking is free. Come on, let's be generous. Subscribe to the channel and like the video so we can grow together. Let's get started. The new era that began with God of War 2018 followed Kratos and his son Atreus on their journey through the Norse realms. However, with Ragnarok ending, Kratos' story still feels unfinished. According to a new rumor on Reddit, Kratos may have a daughter he never knew about. Not only that, but she was born in the Greek realm, taken to Egypt, and shaped her destiny there. Kratos' past is full of dark secrets, and if these rumors are true, the next game could lead to an unexpected confrontation between him and his daughter. This rumor suggests that Kratos' daughter is around 20 years old and, like her father, has a warrior spirit. However, unlike Atreus, her story might be entirely connected to Egyptian mythology. After Ragnarok, Kratos discovers this truth and sets foot in Egypt to rescue her. But what awaits him there isn't just secrets from his past. Egypt's most powerful gods are ready to stand in his way. Just imagine Kratos battling Anubis's soul warriors, fighting in arenas illuminated by Ra's sun power and struggling against Set's deadly curses. The God of War series has always focused on epic battles with gods, and Egyptian mythology is packed with powerful deities that could truly challenge Kratos. Could Osiris's story of death and resurrection parallel Kratos' own past? Or will someone finally appear who can change Kratos' fate? The biggest question is, will God of War really move to Egypt? We know that before shifting the series to Norse mythology in 2018, Santa Monica Studio had seriously considered Egyptian mythology. In fact, concept art was even created. However, at the time they decided that Norse mythology was a better fit. Now, with Ragnarok concluded, Kratos needs a new beginning, and Egypt could be the perfect setting for it. If these rumors are true, who will Kratos' daughter be? Unlike Atreus, her fighting style and abilities could be entirely different. Atreus was known for his archery and shape-shifting powers, but Kratos' daughter might be a warrior who wields ancient Egyptian magic. Magic is one of the strongest elements in Egyptian mythology, and it seems inevitable that Kratos would develop his own abilities in this realm. Perhaps in the new game, his daughter will teach him how to survive in Egypt's mystical world, while Kratos shows her what it truly means to be a warrior. Of course, the biggest question remains: how will this story fit into the God of War universe? As far as we know, Kratos has never mentioned a daughter in his past. However, one of the core themes of God of War has always been fate and the secrets of the past. Maybe the reason Kratos is drawn to Egypt is the revelation of a long-hidden truth. Given that Egyptian mythology revolves around death and the afterlife, Kratos might encounter things he never expected. For example, Anubis is known for his great power over souls. Could Kratos have a chance to bring back someone he lost, but at a terrible price? Or could Osiris's resurrection myth directly influence Kratos' journey? Santa Monica Studio has always tested Kratos with fate's trials. If these rumors are true, the next game won't just be a physical battle, but an emotional one as well. So, does Kratos truly have a daughter, or is this just another rumor? Officially, there has been no confirmation. However, leaks on Reddit and discussions among game theorists suggest that the next God of War game could introduce a completely new dynamic. Santa Monica Studio usually remains silent on leaks and keeps major surprises hidden until an official announcement. Before God of War Ragnarok was released, many rumors surfaced, and a lot of them turned out to be true. Another theory suggests that Kratos' daughter never actually existed and is just an illusion. Egyptian mythology is deeply rooted in gods and curses. Maybe Kratos will be tested with false memories of a daughter who never existed, manipulated by the gods to break his mind. If true, this could lead to one of the most unique storytelling experiences in the God of War universe. But one thing is certain, Kratos' journey isn't over. While Ragnarok seemed to bring him peace, Kratos has never been one to live an ordinary life. His fate is tied to war and loss. If the Egyptian rumors are true, this could mark the beginning of an entirely new era for Kratos. God of War 2018 completely redefined the series. Now imagine the same thing happening with Egyptian mythology. At this point, which gods could we face in the game? Anubis, ruler of the afterlife, could be a major antagonist. Set, god of chaos and war, might challenge Kratos directly. Ra, god of the sun and order, could serve as a guide or even a betrayer. Osiris's resurrection myth could tie directly into Kratos' own journey. Some fans believe Kratos might ally with Ra to battle Set. However, God of War has always shown that Kratos can't trust gods, so betrayal is always a possibility. Now, when could the game be released? So far, there's been no official statement from Santa Monica Studio. However, looking at past development cycles, we can expect it to arrive around 2026 or 2027 at the earliest. Ragnarok took roughly 4 years to develop, and transitioning to a new mythology could take even longer. But it's also possible that the studio has been secretly working on it for a while. In conclusion, there are many rumors about the future of God of War. But one thing is certain, Kratos' journey isn't over. If the series transitions to Egyptian mythology, it would be one of the biggest shifts in its history. Does Kratos truly have a daughter, or is this just a god's deception? How will the Egyptian gods trap Kratos? Do you think Kratos' daughter is real? Or is this just another rumor? What mythology would you like to see in the next God of War game? Share your thoughts in the comments. For more gaming news and analysis, don't forget to subscribe to Fenralion Gamer and like the video. See you in the next one.